Good morning, everyone. I currently just left my appointment from the doctor's office. It is my 36-37 week update for you guys. I'm on my every week visits. I choose to go on Fridays just because it's the end of the week. It gives me time to rest over the weekend and prepare myself for the new week coming. So I just wanted to do a quick update about all the pregnancy symptoms I'm experiencing now as I get closer to my due date. So I wrote them all down on this card so I wouldn't forget, because this pregnancy brain has been very, very killer for me. I have been forgetting a lot of things. So I just want to kind of update you guys really fast. So the first symptom that I wrote down was my leg cramps. My leg cramps, they have actually started going away. They were very severe in the last couple of weeks, but lately when I've been sleeping, I've been able to sleep a little better without having to worry about whether or not my legs are cramping up or my legs hurting, or I haven't been waking up in the middle of the night because I can't move my leg properly or my leg is tight. So it's gotten to be a lot better. Even though my doctor said it was too late, I did try to start drinking milk. I hate milk. I don't like to drink milk straight. So what I did was I just started eating cereal throughout the day. If I want a snack, I'll eat cereal just to make sure I get some type of milk or calcium. And I started eating a lot of ice cream and yogurt just to kind of get some type of calcium and fiber in my body, hoping that it would help. And it actually has helped. So my doctor, he had told me that it was kind of too late in the game and really things that can't prevent the leg cramps, but it really actually has helped me. So that's helped a lot. Next, I started having contractions last week, I want to say. Last week, I just felt like the Braxton Hicks contractions, it only lasted maybe a minute or two and it went away. But this week, Monday, I believe it was Monday night, I was up getting ready for work and it was just absolute horrible. I was in tears. I just could not move. I couldn't do anything. I was trying to get dressed for work and I don't know what it was. It's just like my stomach had became really, really tight and it would not move. It was just a big basketball and it was so tight and firm, and every time I moved or tried to get up off the floor, when I sat on the floor, because I was laying on the bed and it hurt, I sat on the floor because I just dropped wherever I could drop and just laid down. But I tried to get back up off the floor, it got tighter. When I tried to get on the bed, it got tighter. So every time I moved, it just got tighter and tighter. But I've been going to the doctor and they did my Strep B test it was Friday, the Friday before Monday, and I wasn't dilated or anything. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just let this go. I wasn't experiencing anything else. I know a lot of times they say when you get that, as closer as you get, sometimes a lot of mothers, they will get into this really bad pain and it's actually just a baby turning around. And I think that's what it could have been, because it started and then it was like this big ball that kind of felt like he was balled up, or his butt, and then after a while it slowly started dropping, and I think it was him repositioning himself, but it hurt so bad. I'm just like, I hope that's over with, because I didn't experience labor pains with my daughter, so I really don't know what I'm actually looking for as far as when I have contractions. I know they tell you it's like sharp pains, they don't get better when you move, that's how you'll know. But that was like the worst thing that I have ever felt this whole entire pregnancy. My bathroom breaks have increased back, like when we first started in our first trimester. I'll go to the bathroom all day. I don't even really have to use the bathroom. I don't even have to drink anything. I'll just go to the bathroom and it's just a little bit and that's it. Just like now when I went to the doctor, I'd already used the bathroom about 4 times while in the midst of me getting dressed, and I had to pee in the cup for them and I really couldn't pee. It was just I had to literally wait and pee twice and wait for it to accumulate an amount. But I go to the bathroom, it's just not anything really that's coming out. It's just the urge to pee. I do the same thing at work. When I'm at work at night, I have to get up and just keep going to the bathroom. My nose sensitivity is back. There's guys at my job and they wear cologne, and I can literally tell them what type of cologne they wear. Like, it's crazy. Like, everything is irritating my nose again. And then I work in a lab, so of course I smell urine and feces. So oh my gosh, that brings back my nausea, my morning sickness. It is absolute horrible right now. So I started wearing a mask over my face whenever it gets so bad, like the little mask they give you at the hospital when you come in sick. Whenever it gets bad, I just throw one of those on, so it helps me with everything. Right now I am over wearing jeans. We're just gonna say that. Like, jeans are no longer my friend. I no longer care for jeans. I wear them to work just because working in a lab, you don't want to wear anything thin like leggings or dresses or skirts or anything thin where stuff can spill through it. So I have really no choice but to wear them other than scrub pants. But even scrub pants right now, I'm just over pants, you guys, to be honest with you. I'm just completely over pants because the pelvic pain is real. It is absolute real. And especially when you wear jeans, it's like that one side of the jeans that don't want to act right, and you are trying and trying and trying, but it keeps pulling and tugging, and every time you walk, it's like you just doing this and doing that. When I get off work, you guys just don't understand, those jeans comes off instantly. I get to the bed and I'm just out because I just feel like an instant relief of pressure when I take my jeans off now. Like, I am so over jeans. I'm so over pants. Like, today, it's 80-degree weather. I have on some pink sweatpants because I was not about to get up and put on no jeans and do anything. Like, I was just like, hey, these sweatpants, they're very light. It's not like some heavy-duty sweatpants. They're it's a pair of joggers, a pair of thin joggers. So I would rather just wear these every day than to just put on some jeans right now. And especially right now, I wasn't gaining weight in the beginning of my pregnancy. If you see my earlier videos, I was gaining maybe a pound, losing it the next month, 2 pounds, losing it the next month. Then I had finally gained 5 pounds and I lost 2 of those. And then so now in these, I would say in the last 6 weeks, in my last couple of updates is now when I'm just now starting to gain all of my pregnancy weight. So I refuse to go and buy some jeans 2 sizes up and I only have 3 weeks left in this pregnancy. I'm not doing it because I don't plan on being this size after this baby comes out. I plan on dropping all of this baby weight, so I'm not going to go buy new jeans. What I do is I will take a long tank. I'll go buy the long tank tops or the belly bands, and I will put it over the jeans. If you can't fasten it or button it, or if you can't put on the belt, put it over the jeans. It's very great with hiding things, and it's very great with hiding your stomach, especially if your shirt doesn't come over, so that people don't know that your pants are undone. Back to my sleeping. I can sleep, and I'll sleep for a long time. Like, I'm just very, very tired and lethargic. It's ridiculous, but it is uncomfortable. I find myself having to continuously wake up to find the comfortable position, and I had to sleep with the fan directly on me. Literally, I started having hot sweats, so in the middle of the night I would wake up like almost every hour pouring sweat. I would have to get naked, or I would have to get up and get water. Like, it started to be absolute ridiculous. So I just got a fan, and I just keep the fan on. I literally just keep the fan on me throughout the course of the night, because it's just like, that's the only thing that will help me sleep throughout the night right now. Because if I don't have the fan, everything is just so uncomfortable. So sleeping with the fan on has started to help me to be able to just adjust and be able to sleep peacefully right now. But I still cannot find just that absolute comfortable position that I can sleep in. I know a lot of people say sleep on your left side is good for the baby. Make sure that, when you sleep on the left side, it kind of ensures about the cord and the baby is safe. But I just can't do it. Like, I find myself when I wake up, I'm sleeping straight on my back, which causes me to have back pains. But what can I do? There's really not much that we can do. I've tried the pillows. I've tried to put multiple pillows around me. I try to switch positions throughout the night. It's still just very uncomfortable. But when I do finally get, the fan at the right temp that I need it to be, when I finally get to where I just need to be, I can finally sleep. I will sleep for a long time. And it's almost like a coma for me, because it's hard for you to sleep and you finally get that perfect position, nobody can wake you up and bother you at all. The last thing that I wrote down as far as symptoms goes is my feet swelling. I was pre-eclampsia with my daughter 8 years ago when I was pregnant with my first pregnancy. But now I don't have pre-eclampsia. I've been doing really good with monitoring my blood pressure. If anything, my blood pressure kind of started off low in the beginning of this pregnancy. So now it was kind of teetering, but that's because, you know, you can go to appointments upset, or you can have things on your mind, you be stressed about stuff, but it's not like something that's staying permanent. So they didn't diagnose me with preeclampsia. So what happens now though is when I'm at work, because I do sit in a chair all night, I sit in the chair for 8 hours a night at a computer screen processing specimens, my fluid in my legs start to build up. And that's also a lot of where my pelvic pressure comes from, because I'm sitting in that chair all night. So the fluid in my legs will build up, and I'll have a footstool, but the desk is so low because my legs are long. The footstool, when I can't put my feet on it properly because my legs will fit under the table, so I have to kind of sit like this with my legs out in order for my feet to rest up. So halfway through the night, when I get up and I can look down at my feet, it's literally like my ankles are just completely gone. I have no ankles. It's no hope for the dear future. Everything is just horrible, to be honest with you. It's just absolutely horrible. People be looking at me and they be like, oh girl, your legs done swell up since you've been here. And you know, people don't realize pregnant people are sensitive. We know our body goes through changes. We know that these things are going to happen. But stop pointing stuff out. Like, why don't people understand that? Like, don't point stuff out to me. Like, there are people at my job that'll be like, oh girl, your face has gotten fatter. Yes, I'm pregnant. Don't keep telling me that. We don't feel comfortable with the parts of our bodies spreading or getting fat. I don't know what made people think just because we know we're pregnant that we're just like, oh, my cheeks are fat today, yay. No, that stuff bothers us. So people at my job point out everything. So what I did was I got some compression socks, and then I started wearing, if you guys know what ACG boots are, they're sneakers, but they're boots. I just got a pair of those, and I started wearing them to hide my ankles because people get on my nerve, and they're absolutely comfortable, actually, compared to the other shoes that I was wearing. So they're actually absolutely comfortable. So I love them. But I did get the results back for my Group B strep test, and it was positive, which it's not really a big thing with it being positive. They're going to give you antibiotics anyway, and because I'm having a C-section, it's not like the baby is passing through the canal. Like when pregnant mothers have infections or anything, they are very scared that the risk of when the baby passes through the canal and you give a vaginal birth, that you pass all of that to the baby because of the rubbing, and the baby has to come through all of that where you are basically infected. I'm having a C-section. I will still receive the antibiotic during birth just to be safe for the baby. The Group B is not harmful to us as pregnant women. And actually a lot of women actually have it. It's just, a lot of people in their body have it. It's just an infection that just happens. But it can be harmful to unborn babies. So the thing that they're going to do is give me antibiotics for it and just monitor the baby after the C-section to just make sure he didn't inhale anything in his lungs. Everything is fine. If the baby was to inhale anything, they would know, because it would, I think he told me, during the course of the couple of days after the birth in the hospital, he would have problems with his lungs. You would be able to tell. They would be checking the fluid intake and stuff on that. So as soon as he comes out, they take the aspirator and they clear everything out, and they try to make sure everything is fine and okay with the baby. So everything is fine with that. I'm not worried about it. So I was positive with it with my daughter. She's absolutely fine, no problem. So I'm not really worried about it. Everything is left in God's hands no matter what. So at this point, I'm just going on the weekly visits now and just waiting to see how time goes. My biggest fear right now is whether or not my water will break before I be able to have a C-section. Because like I said, I didn't experience labor with my daughter. So the way that I've been feeling lately, I honestly feel like I could go in at any moment because I've been in so much pain. So my biggest fear is that I'm going to actually experience labor and the real contractions and water breaking and have to be rushed to the hospital for another emergency C-section and not make it to the C-section date that we have scheduled for next month. So I'm going to do another video though. I still have to do my video about all the pregnancy problems that I've had since I've been pregnant, and just some pregnancy stories and just some more updates for you guys. So hopefully I'll get some more videos out to you guys this week instead of doing one video a week. Hopefully I'll be able to get another update out to you guys just about different things for my pregnancy. So I can't wait to see you guys for the next video. But don't forget to like and thumbs up this video. If you are not already, please subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below if you are just now following me or finding my channel so that I can subscribe and check out your videos as well. And to all my pregnant mommies, our journey is almost over. We just have to hang in there together and we will make it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.